Hi, I'm Scott Real, author of the Journey to Freedom series and founder of Restore Small Groups. And this is this week's Moment of Hope, and our topic is about imagination. And just so you know, future, this first quarter of the year, we wanted to focus on vision. And in our next quarter, which starts next week, we're going to be looking into motivation. So we're going to wrap up vision today, talking about a great topic, imagination. Imagination, I remember a great quote from Einstein that's really influenced me. He says that imagination is far more powerful, far greater than knowledge. And then if you read Dr. Caroline Leaf's work on the brain, she talks about how powerful imagining a positive future is on how it affects our present, especially on the development of positive new neural pathways. If you struggle with shame, doubt, and fear, and you're stuck, and you just don't see how anything's going to change, then it just deeply ingrains those neural pathways, that negativity, and it's really, really hard to get out of it. So you have to imagine yourself out of that. And what I like about imagination is how Dr. Covey says, you have to start with the end in mind. So if I could project what would be different about my future, about me and what's going to come my way in a very positive, imaginative way, and I can see it and begin to believe it, that is going to create a whole new mindset for me. And that was what we would call a growth mindset, versus a fixed mindset, which says things are never going to change. This is what it is. I don't have the ability to change it. Things that happen to me, I can't control. And in essence, we just give up. I just wonder how many of us live our lives from a fixed mindset, where we doubt that things can ever be different. If you can't imagine a different future, you're really predicting and projecting the reality of what your future is going to be. We're creating our future all the time by what I'm thinking and doing today. So there's two words I want you to think about this week. First is imagination. Imagining a very positive outcome, something that you're going to live for, that you're going to grow into, that you're going to become. And the second word that I think supports imagination is a creativity and of enthusiasm. Enthusiasm in Greek means with God. So it's like God and I are co-creating this new beginning, this new future. It's going to have a whole different outcome, and it's something I can grow into. And then what that does for me, it gives me a purpose right now and today to continue to do the imagination work. And I tell you what, it is hard to imagine a positive future when you're stuck in negativity and doubt. Especially if you have shame attached to it, where you feel like you regret that you're not better than you are, that you did the things you've done, things you've struggled with, your weaknesses. Instead of focusing on that, which is, we would say, focusing on the problem, we focus on the solution. I have to imagine myself growing into a different outcome. And it's possible. Anything is possible with God. And anything is possible with this brain. This brain is so powerful and so more capable of far more things I can ever even imagine. So imagine it. Think it all the way through. Begin with the end in sight. This is what I will become. This is what my life will be involved with. And not so much on the circumstances, but here's how I look at circumstances. I can't control circumstances, but if I control in what I'm becoming and how I respond to life, that will change the circumstances that are ahead for me. So let's imagine a positive future where we grow into something beautiful. We're co-creating every day with God. Build it, and see it, and become it. I like to repeat that. So imagination, creativity, it creates an empowerment of hope in us, and it propels us forward. So remember, we're better together, and stay on the path.